Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? Um, Regretfully, but yet great thing happened. Regretfully that I can't tell you what it is because when I tell you what it is, you'll know why I can't tell you what it is. I got the band name. I'm going to call my band. It's immaculate. It's perfect. Puts every other name I thought of to shame. But I can't say it on YouTube or anything because I know it'll be taken before I even put down the phone. So for now, I'll go with Blunderful, but that's not going to be my band's name. I just can't talk about it right now. I can't reveal this. And the only person I've opened up a possibility of telling, because he might be in the band, is the moderator. I'm deciding to put personal differences aside because of the music, not because of anything, no reason that I owe him that because of friendship or this and that, da da da. But for the art's sake, I just texted him and said, if he still sees himself as being the bass player in my band, give me a call and I'll tell him the band name. Otherwise, I'll be the only one that knows it. If Matter still wants to be in my band as the bass player, he can call and I'll tell him, and only him and I'll know it. That's his call. Either way, I know it, and either way, I'm not telling anybody unless I know you're going to be in the band. So I got the name. Believe me or not, I don't know. Think I'm just pulling your chain, but I got the name. So it just landed in my lap. I don't know. It's like when you get the right name, you just know. You don't go, is that a good name? What do you think? You just know. And I do. So I'm sorry that I can't tell anybody on YouTube. I know I hate that, but I have to keep it between me and any band member that I know is going to be one. If the Matter says to be the bass player, I believe him, so I'll tell him. If I do a party this year, LOL, I'm ready anytime, by the way. And I meet somebody that I know is going to be in the band, I'll tell them. But that hasn't happened yet. And if the Matter chooses to play bass, that part's already filled. If he doesn't, then that part's open. But you have to for me to tell the name, I have to know that you're going to be in my band, and I have to sense that you're being honest, and I have to somehow know that you mean that and that you'll do it, because I can't tell anybody that's not going to be in the band. And right now, the only person that I'm giving a chance to be in that position, because I know him already, and he plays bass, is the moderator. So his call. If he doesn't want to call me, okay. Well, I still got the name either way. But I trust him not to give it away, and I trust that if he says he'll be in the band, he will. And I have to have anyone else that's going to be in my band that I give the name to, have that level of trust as well. And so I haven't seen anybody since the party. That was on October 25th. That is 11, 12, 1. That's 3 months and a day ago. And there hasn't been a party, so I don't even know what's going on with you guys that are set that we're going to be in my band. You still can be, but I have to know that you have to be in contact with me. We have to be approaching practice. It can't be something that you said 3 months ago and I haven't heard from you since. Or one singer girl texted me a couple times, but then dropped out. She could still be in the band if there's another party and she confirms that, but then that has to happen, and then she has to confirm it, and blah blah blah. That hasn't happened right now, so. I got the name. Hasn't been. I mean, it's like it wasn't even for me. It's like it just came to me, and I thought, oh, that's the name. Where the heck did that come from? I've never heard it in my life. And you're not gonna. I'm never gonna think of a better name than that. This has to be the name for my band, or my lips are sealed, and that's by the Go-Go's, and my lips are tight. That's from Lucille by Little Richard, covered by Deep Purple in 1972. Played to Copenhagen, Denmark. Yes, you do have a photographic memory. Basically, sometimes it glitches, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I have to get the data out of my memory to know it, but it's all there. I'm happy, but I'm disappointed I can't tell you guys. I don't like keeping anything from you guys, but I have to. I would never forgive myself if 3 minutes later the name's already taken. And then now what do I do? This is the name. It can only be shared with people that I know are going to be in the band, and right now that's only me. It could be the Mad Raider by the end of today, or it may not be. It's not out of my hands. I'm not telling you this to be a jerk. I just can't tell you the name. But yet I am telling you I thought of the name. I think that's appropriate. I don't have to not even tell you that I thought of the name. That's keeping you guys out of the loop, but I just can't say what the name is. It's like it may be the last name available for rock and roll, and maybe the last good name that isn't taken or stupid. You know? But I don't know that. I'm not God, but it's right up there with all of them. You know, all the names and the greats. It'll just go right hand in hand with the rock and roll legacy. I just need the band, lol. Well, you know, I play guitar and sing, and the Matter plays bass. So what more do you want? We just need a drummer, and maybe somebody to help, you know, play rhythm guitar or vocals. That's one or two people most that we absolutely need. In fact, I know a guy named Rich Hobbs. I'm going to give him a call because he's a drummer. And I haven't called him, but then again, I didn't have the name, did I? I'm going to give him a call or a chat. I'll give him a call. He lives around here, and if the Mad Raider calls and he calls, I may have a band by the end of today. That would be cool. He's the guy that's a fitness trainer, Rich Hobbs, a fitness trainer that, I don't know, he didn't have his drum set for a while because it was in storage, but I think he's okay now. So now that I have the name, I think that's a sign to call him. So let's see if we may have a 3-piece band by the end of today, or we'll just have to see what happens. So anyway, love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.